Hello and welcome back to The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. This is episode 8. Last time we had collected our quests and looked at all the gossip around the town. And so now we're just going to finish off the one quest that we've discovered the location to. Which is the missing shiny rock. And we discovered that it was in the sewers behind the chapel. So let's get to it. The sewers haven't changed, so it'll be a bit of repeat dungeoning, but it'll be fine. Because the main thing about this game is fighting. Oof. I'm so glad that they don't counter-attack when you miss. Stella is hitting like a tank though at the moment.
Alright, we're good to go.
It is unfortunate that they don't give a lot of XP. But I think that's mainly because it's not the higher level areas. In fact, we can just skip all these monsters, which I probably will do. Is it down here? Nope. Was it? Ah, it was up here. The quartz fragments. I see now. The thing we saw shining through the sewer grate was this. Seems like it. A quartz fragment, huh? Now we know why it was shining so much. The way it sparkles is so beautiful. This is made up of septium too, right? Loosely speaking, yes. But let's talk about it later. This isn't really the place to have a leisurely chat. I guess you're right. No normal person would want to stay here any longer than they had to. Meanwhile, Estelle is here not giving a rat's ass. You'd think she'd be a little bit more grossed out by coming to the sewers. Okay, found the rock. Let's return it to the kid. Okay. Hey, is that rock? Could it be that this is the rock you've been looking for? Handed over the quartz fragment. Yep, this is my shiny rock. Why is it all dirty like this? Hey, don't you have something else to say before you complain? You guys are bracers, right? I've already paid your money to the guild. Therefore, I think I've right to complain. That's not the problem here. Calm down, Estelle. He's just a kid. I know that, but... This quartz is what you were looking for, right? Yep, that's the one. This rock is really quartz? You mean like the same kind of quartz that's in an orbment? Yep, it's the same kind of quartz made of sapphire. It's chipped, so it doesn't function anymore. I see. So this rock belongs to an orbment. What's wrong? You seem a bit out of it. Who? Me? Oh, it's nothing. I'm glad you found it. I guess that's about it then. Oh, that reminds me. I almost forgot. Here, take these. Drill meatballs. My mom gives me these to me and tells me they're healthy, but they're kind of bitter, so I can't stand them. Anyway, I appreciate that you what you did for me today. What are you talking about? I love those. Imagine if your mom just randomly gave you flipping meatballs as a snack during the day. It'd be brilliant. I love meat. Seriously, what a cheeky little kid. I'm sure it's a difficult age for him, but I wonder why he was searching for that quartz. What do you mean? Now that you mention it, it does seem a little bit strange. But oh well, everyone has something they think is important. True words couldn't have been spoken. Perhaps the kid has an interest in orbments. I, for one, don't see what's so interesting about those overly complex gadgets. My brain goes numb just thinking about them. Except for the fact that you'll have to get used to them sooner or later. You won't be able to fulfill your job as a bracer if you can't use one. Alright, I'll try and learn. Quest, find the shiny rock, completed. Okay, what else did I need to do? Perzel farm. Okay. Okay, the cat is still there. I always have to check on the cat. The cat's important. Oh, pardon me. I'm a bit hiccupy and it's making me burp. Ooh, monsters. Get ya. Oh, I thought I got it from the back. Oh well. Do I soul blur it? Ah yeah, let's soul blur it. I mean, I could morale, but that doesn't seem like it's going to be important. I'll just whack it with my big stick. Oh, come on, why did he have to get the strength up? Oh, hit like a truck. Now one last poke.
That's there. Let's move out.
Only 7 XP. Now the thing about this specific Trails game is the amount of XP you get and the amount of damage they put out is a little bit of an imbalance. Shit. I did it, Oh, thankfully I'm past the first 5 minutes. Okay, dual strike. Seriously? You had one job, man. Okay, first of all, Estelle needs to heal. The tank's no good if she's dead. Okay, now hit it with your big stick. Oh. Yeah, hit it with your big stick. I'm flubbing a lot. Looks like that one gives off illusion and fire setup. Oh, I got some loot out of that. Nice. Beast flesh. So, cooking ingredient. Any treasure chests? I could have sworn there's a treasure chest around here somewhere. Oh, I recognise that one. I'm not ready for that. That's a trapped chest. I'll get absolutely obliterated if I tried. Clock up on Estelle. And Aqua Bleed. Too bad we don't have any fire magic, but oh well. Ooh, Estelle's going to have to keep healing soon. Oh, it does hit like a truck though. Way out of range. Soul Blur on that one. And here on Joshua, so he doesn't get himself killed. The best thing about food is they can restore your EP if you don't have one for those checkpoint thingies nearby. Another over there. Seems a bit wasteful, but I'd rather not take another hit.
All right, we're good to go.
Ah, screw it, let's try that chest. Probably gonna get my ass handed to me though. What food have we got? I could have sworn I had some food. Ah, there it is. Cures poison, heals, movement speed, blind. Ah, okay, so none of that are good for EP. Well, we'll find out. Ugh. Brutal. Oh, and the tanky too. Okay, let's see. Oh, they're supposed to spread out. Damn. Well, Josh is probably going to take a few hits to the face, so let's start healing him. Oh. So lucky. Okay, so now the taunt will work nicely.
Pay attention or I'll hit you.
Now the only problem with these two is they don't really have AoE skills.
Let's do this!
So I'll have to compensate it with I keep trying to call them materia. It's pretty much the same thing, but it's an augment. Oh. Oh, come on, why does...
Not now.
Ooh. And see, this is what I said. I'd be boned. I've got a critical, so I might as well use it. Morale.
Come on.
Oh wow, so inspirational. Oh. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me, man. Ooh. Not going to be quick enough. I need to get some of them out of the way. Probably going to be way too late, but oh well. Oh, you're lucky, Joshua. Let's see if you can survive a few hits, though. Ooh.
Let's do this!
Yep, that climbs out the way. That thing hits like a truck. heal yourself. As bad as it sounds, healing Joshua is a secondary. And now heal Josh. It'd be nice if there was counter attacks for when you missed, like there is in the later games. Ugh.
Not now.
I don't suppose I have a few grenades in here. I'm not going to use a reviving bomb just yet. Ooh. Oh, it's not even an AoE. Bro. And it's not even strong enough to wipe them out in one hit.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I wonder if he'll let me run. Yes. I'll come back to that when I'm not going to get absolutely railed. My face. Ooh. And found a tear bomb. The chest is empty. Surprised? Any more loot that I can nab off with? Okay, good. It wasn't classified as a surprise. Sometimes they just run out here from so far away. Actually, you might need a special quartz for the counter attacks. There's a chest. Another tier bomb. The chest is empty. Shocked. Oh, it's a repeat. That's dull. I rather like the chest messages. Verte Bridge. Roland's Perzel Farm. Yep. Surprise attack again. My bad. You might as well take it like a tank.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Okay. And you can have a drill meatball. How was I meant to cook again? Okay, so that's how I do it. Steak. Love steak. Oh, another chest. How many health potions are you gonna give me? The chest is empty. Ha ha! Got ya. I could have sworn that was a special mob around here. Or maybe I'm thinking of the next area over. Probably the next area over. A Perzel farm. That tractor looks horrid. And how does it work over a little river? Criticizing the scenery aside, no matter when we come here, this place is always so tranquil. It's hard to imagine monsters running amok here. I certainly don't sense anything out of the ordinary either. Anyway, let's go ask someone here to fill us in on the details. I wonder if Tio is home today. I see Joshua's one that can sense in this game. It's kind of like plot armor for the map that we have in the top right. I wonder if they'll let me talk to the cow. Oh. Hi, Tio. It's been a while, hasn't it? Estelle? Joshua too? Did you guys come for a visit? Not exactly. We're here for embrace a business. We heard that you've been having some trouble with monsters. Estelle and Joshua explained that they're here to do their father's work because he is away. You've finished your training? That's wonderful news. Maybe you can help after all. So there really are monsters giving you trouble then, huh? Regrettably, that's been the case for the past several days now. Thanks to which I'm suffering from a lack of sleep. Which means the monsters only come out at night. You're very perceptive, Joshua. It'd be better if you got all the details from my father, though. I imagine he should be back from delivering the milk and vegetables any time now. What did you say to me? Okay, so, Oh, Joshua and Estelle! Hi, Cher. How have you been? Are your mum and dad home? Yep, they came home. They're inside right now. Oh, Joshua? Mum and dad came home. I think they're in the house. It's Joshua! Did you come to play with me? I wish I had the time, but I'm afraid today I'm here for work. Work? That's no fun if we can't play. Maybe later if there's time. The kids here really like you, Joshua. Come on, Joshua, let's play. Okay. Looked everywhere. Oh, chase the chickens. Come on, give me an egg. There we go. Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Perzel. How is everyone getting on these days? Well, and if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. What brings you to our neck of the woods? Did you come to see Tio? We're actually here just chatting with her outside. To tell you the truth, we're here on an errand today from the Bracer Guild. Estelle hands Mr. Perzel the guild referral, and Joshua explains that they are taking over for their father whilst he is away. Is that so? But don't you think this job is a little dangerous for just the two of you to handle? I agree. I'd feel terrible if one of you were to get hurt. Don't sweat it. We're bracers after all, and taking care of monsters is right up our alley. The guild has even authorized us to carry out this task. If you wouldn't mind leaving it to us, we'd be more than grateful. Well, alright then. Go ahead and have at it. Thank you very much, Mr. Perzel. And could you tell us a little more about the monsters that have been wrecking your fields? I haven't been able to get a clear look at one yet, but they seem to resemble something like a chubby cat. Oh, that's adorable. As far as I can tell, 3 or 4 appear at night and raid our fields, gnawing on anything they can get their grubby little paws on. The hell, man? They don't seem threatening exactly, but they're extremely nimble. We've tried many times to capture them over the course of the last several nights, but to no avail. Sounds like a pretty strange bunch of creatures if you ask me. Since they only appear under the cover of night, we'll have to wait for it to get dark. Then how about taking a load off until then? I assume you'll also be joining us for dinner, right? You said the magic word! You bet I will. I'm a huge fan of your cooking, Mrs. Perzel. I can't wait. You sure know how to please a woman who spends a lot of time toiling in the kitchen. And for that, I'll whip you up something special that'll live up to your expectations. As the day drew to a close, Estelle and Joshua leave the house. Or not. I'm jumping the gun a bit. Oh, that was delicious. Your mom's cooking is as good as ever, Tio. That's because she gets excited to cook whenever we have guests over for meals. I feel really bad for Joshua though, with the little ones jumping all over him like that. It's probably a good thing. Surprisingly enough, kids tend to latch on to him a lot. If anything, I'm more blown away by the fact that children enjoy playing with such a stick in the mud. I think that you're exaggerating. That's a bit of an over-exaggeration, don't you? He's definitely courteous and maybe even a tad reserved, but if you got to know him, he's really a caring young man. The fact that he's not self-conscious about it too gives him points in my book. You really think so? Think about it. With those striking facial features, mysterious amber eyes, and lush black hair, it's only natural that he'd be a target for all the young girls. Is Joshua really that popular? Are you blind, Estelle? Rumor has it that more than just a few girls have asked to go out with him. I hear that he turned them all down though. I had no idea. Joshua never said a word to me about it. I don't know how I should even begin to describe his secretive nature after hearing this. But how utterly cruel of him not to confide in me. That's because the first thing you do is take the piss out of him. If you were a boy, I imagine it would be a different story, but as a girl, I don't think that's something he would talk to you about. And the fact that you haven't fallen for him yourself is beyond me. Huh? Why would I? That's the thing. She has. She just hasn't realized it yet. Estelle, you're in there, aren't you? It's about time to do our rounds. Alright, I'm coming. I'll be back after Joshua and I get the job done, Tio. I'd like to continue this conversation then, okay? Oh, alright. Be careful out there, Estelle. That girl, she's either completely out of touch with matters of the heart or just plain dense. Probably the latter. Poor Joshua, he really has his work cut out for him. It seems as though the monsters always show up about this time. We'd better get outside and take a look around. What's going on, Estelle? I've got to ask Joshua. You don't happen to have any secrets you're not telling me about, do you? Come on now. Where are you coming up with this stuff? Since you came to live with us, we've always done everything together, right? Even though we've had our fair share of fights, they're all good memories for me now, and what I mean to say is, I've come to think of you as family in every sense of the word. Estelle. So, if there's anything ever anything on your mind, I'm flubbing so bad. simple word, it just got me there. I don't know why. So, if there's ever anything on your mind you'd like to talk about, I'm available to lend an ear. You know, about things like trouble with your love life and whatnot. What are you trying to say? And no, nothing. I just wanted to let you know if I'm here to listen if you need someone to talk to, that's all. Let's hurry up and get out there so we can kick some monster butt. What kind of nonsense is Tio putting into that girl's head? Secrets, He has quite a few of them. Wow, it's really dark out here in the countryside. So, Joshua, how do you think we should go about making the rounds? Let's see. How about we start by checking around the house first and then move on to the fields, stable and greenhouses. We should be able to cover the entire farm by doing it this way. Yeah, you could. But I'm gonna check the greenhouse first. Is it over there? Okay, good. I should have figured the monsters would have bothered coming in here. The glow for ornament sure gives this place a romantic ambience. It makes me feel like it was all worthwhile just setting foot in here. You are definitely a dancer, Estelle. At least it's better than being a dance like someone that I know. I wonder which one is dance. Nothing there. Okay. Look over there. Huh? It's getting away. Get back here, little fellow. I forgot I'm meant to be reading. Looks like it's still on the farm. It shouldn't go anywhere for the time being. Good, because it's about to get caught. That's the best I could do with having skipped it so much. My fault. Anything over here? Just worth checking. Okay. Now, apparently, if you come up behind it, you get more points. So I'm going to try and do that. Got ya. I think it's time to teach this critter a lesson. Here's where our job really starts. So stay alert and don't let your guard down. After this fight and consequential conversation, we'll end the episode. Okay, so... Oh yeah, this is the surprise attack damage boost. Okay, I don't have the... I can use that on it. 50% damage up. RKO. Okay, now you can deal with that one. My throat's getting stuck. It's plenty dead. Thankfully we don't actually kill them. I'd actually feel bad if we did. Oh, looks like this one's gone to play dead again. You deal with that one. And you deal with that one. Whack, whack.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Ooh, 17 XP. Nice. And a decent amount of Sepith too. But still got almost no blue Sepith. I need more blue. Meow. Mm. My goodness, the work of a bracer is something else. You kids have done a fine job of rounding up these critters. It really was nothing. I wanted to ask you though, now that they've been caught, what do you plan on doing with them? How to ask this question? I don't think they'll cause any more trouble, or do we really have to exterminate them? I think the bottom one is that one. Do we really have to exterminate them? Of course we do, Estelle. That's the whole reason we came up here in the first place. But the mission of a bracer is to protect civilians and uphold justice. Showing mercy to a bunch of monsters is just absurd and completely illogical. I see what you're getting at, but you know, it was only some vegetables that were damaged, so what do you think about letting it slide this time? You know, after taking a beating like that, I'm sure they've learnt their lesson. Tio, Mrs. Perzel? But in this case, I strongly suggest otherwise. I myself am against killing them too. Whether it's us or them, the fact of the matter is, we're all living beings trying to survive on the same land. To some degree, I think we need to be mindful of those creatures living around us as we go about our daily lives. I know you may disagree with me, Joshua, but would you mind sparing these creatures just this once? Understood. Since this is coming from the ones who suffered the actual loss, I won't object to your request. I'm really sorry about this, Joshua. I know I had you two come all the way up here. I'll make sure to reinforce the fence and devise a way to prevent this from happening again. Then that's that. Alright, you critters, you better count your blessings. Whack. If we catch you around here again, you won't be so lucky now. Scram! Yow. They've learned their lesson. I'll consider this matter closed. Tonight's been a long night. So how about we head back to the house and hit the sack? The two of you are more than welcome to spend the night. Sounds good to me. I appreciate your hospitality. Now it's Joshua's sentimental moment. Man, I'm beat. It's really late, so how about we hit the sack? Joshua? What's wrong? I'm sorry. I made the situation really awkward for everyone. Huh? Are you talking about what happened back outside? Oh, don't sweat it. I guarantee nobody thought anything of it. Really, your judgment was the most sound out of everyone's. No, it wasn't. I'm just a cold-hearted and indifferent is all. Even now, I still think we shouldn't have shown any mercy and simply put those creatures out of their misery. Unlike you and Tio, I don't feel any compassion. It's at times like this that I really begin to loathe myself. It's almost as if there's something wrong with me as a person. Maybe some part of my heart is broken or something. Ugh. The fact that he thinks that there's something wrong means that there isn't something wrong. There's nothing wrong with having psychopathic tendencies. He's aware of it. And before anyone says anything, psychopathic means the lack of ability to feel an emotion, but to even if they understand the emotion. He understands the emotion, he understands where people come from, so he tries to deal with it that way. It's completely fine. Joshua, don't you dare say things like that about yourself. Estelle, I've watched almost everything you've done for the past 5 years, and I'm confident in saying that I know your strengths and weaknesses better than everyone else. probably even more than you yourself. I won't allow you to just disregard everything with a bunch of nonsense. I don't ever want to hear you say you're broken again. I'm sorry, it was foolish of me to say that. As long as you understand what I said, that's what really matters. You see? The understand, she specifically said understand. But you know what? Believe it or not, I was happy to hear you a bit how you felt. Why? Your real problem, Joshua, is that you always try to keep feelings locked up inside. Whenever you're troubled or worried, you just go around with this nonchalant look and try to fix everything by yourself. That's a little upsetting for someone who's supposed to be your family. Estelle, Joshua, you were able to lay bare your own weaknesses today. You learned to trust in someone other than yourself, and for that, I'm happy. I don't know what your point is, but I'm amazed that you can just stand there and say something as embarrassing as that. Ha! I've got a whole lot more where that came from. But how about we call it tonight? After all this endless running around, I'm ready to drop. Alright then. Have a good night, Estelle. And thanks. You're welcome, Joshua. Sleep tight. Do 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 do. Thank you both. You did us all a great service. Once again, I apologize for things not turning out the way they should have. Please don't worry about it anymore. We were able to learn a lot from this experience ourselves. If there's anything else we can help you with in the future, please let the Bracer Guild know. But it's definitely the first place we contact. Come and visit again sometime when you're free, okay? Yes, we'd love to have you over for the night again, when things are convenient for you. I'll treat you to some of my best cooking next time you come. Thanks for the invitation, dear Mrs. Perzel. We'll definitely be back to take you up on that offer when our workload settles down. Oh yeah, Estelle would love to do that. Her favourite thing is eating. Alright, how about we head back to the guild? After we report this one, we can start on the next. Sounds like a plan. On to the next one. And that's where we're going to end this episode today. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good evening.